Snake with Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
And the subject matter happened to be quite viral about 4Xtraz, Deuce Flames. I recently watched the clip. A young Jefe, shout out young Jefe. Matter of fact, I think I saw a 3-part series of him speaking on it, getting updates. And about 4, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really had tried to upload his video here in StreamYard, but it was too big. So what I was gonna do is just play it off the phone, just off the audio, and react to some of the things he was saying. The reason why I brought it up and wanted you to be a part of this is because your homie name came up, and I know you probably can add some insight to whatever was said.
Talk to him ready.
All right, say less. So with no further ado, we finna get into this content, man. Y'all know we in the Matrix, y'all. I'm finna work all them kinks out quite very soon. It's always something.
Kid Cat can be bold, patient with his legs.
Please. Oh, my mama. All right, so here we go. Shout out to young, and y'all go follow out Young Jefe channel. The homie cracking real hard right now in these YouTube streets. All authentic local content from a young G's perspective. Here we go.
You know, I gave him the latest and greatest on, you know, how I was doing and what's going on out here in my life and things. Not like that, how I'm trying to duck these suckers and run a bag up. So, amongst that, I asked him about the situation pertaining to Deuce Flame and 4Xtraz. So I was like, look, bro, you know, it's a little...
I meant to say this. When I watch Richard Hart, when you do reactions, you say pause, and production already know to pause, and then you get in. So at any given time, pause. Say pause, and I'm going to stop it for you. If any thought come to your head.
Situation. I know you over there in the jail, you know what I'm saying? You've been around county jail, wayside, everywhere. Have y'all heard about Deuce Flame and 4Xtraz getting down? So my brother like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? For sure, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, can you explain what happened to me? You know what I'm saying? Because the impression that we under out here is that Deuce Flame knocked 4Xtraz out, or 4Xtraz knocked Deuce Flame out back to back. And on both sides, 4Xtraz homie been tapping in. Oh, that's false. You know, if the homie said he did it, he did that. As well as the Damus and Blood been tapping in. Look, if the homie Deuce Flame said he won the fight, he won the fight. You know, everybody gonna believe they homie, you know what I'm saying, supposed sides, you know, don't nobody want to go with logic, but you can't even find the logic and truth. And
I'm not just gonna believe the homie. Like everybody, you know your homie character, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know a homie be lying their ass off. Which one is the thieves? You know your homies. Which one you can't live broader around?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you familiar? I cut it off before. After he said it, are you familiar with the person he's saying that he talked to?
He didn't say his homie name, but he said somebody named Nut came from that same floor, but he didn't say if Nut was May Trey something. I don't know neither one. He didn't say his exact homie name he was on the phone with though.
Okay.
But yeah.
They can hear us clear. Our screen is frozen. We're gonna keep rocking, man. So I'm gonna keep it going. I don't know why we having so many problems. It's always something. The devil is busy, but he alive.
They don't get the message.
But the story is called Wildfire, and I've been seeing as I'm scrolling down internet that everybody is taking something from this and, you know, spinning their web. You feel me?
I'm so glad he said everybody, and I'm glad he said spinning their web, because this is my very, 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 very first time as being Spider putting my web on it. It's the only time I discussed it. I wanted to make sure I didn't jump on this subject when it was early. And I wanted to get a lot of layers out before I even gave my 2 cents. So I'm glad he used those words.
Get their views up. So like I said, I was done with it. The only reason why I'm bringing it back into forefront is because of this call I had yesterday from the LA County Jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of disappointed and I'm kind of mad at myself because I don't know how to record a phone call, I guess. I'm not into the phone call recording thing, so I call myself pulling my screen down on the iPhone and trying to record me and my homie phone conversation so y'all can hear from the LA County Jail, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like a 12-minute phone call, you know what I'm saying, of him explaining, you know what I'm saying, what was going on in the county jail and as well as that fight. And you can hear, this is a recording, you know what I'm saying? You can hear all that, you know what I'm saying? So it just would have been even juicier facts for y'all, or it's not even juicier facts because juicy sound kind of like, you know, female-ish and trollish, you know, slash messy. But I could have heard it from his mouth. So I'm gonna show y'all this phone call that I had from him that I recorded, and the audio is not playing back, but y'all can see that I was for sure on it.
I'm gonna skip past that. It's a blank. It's a big blank.
Now that's the phone call right there. Now I had the phone on speaker, so I don't know if that messed up with the recording. But as y'all know, I ain't never recorded nobody, and as y'all can see, I suck at recording. So I might need to figure out how to record. I don't know if you gotta have another phone nearby or anything like that. But
I called him up, gave him a lesson today, showed him that new iPhone feature where you could just record the call. He was like, "Man, I've been seeing that on my screen. I didn't know what that was." But yeah,
Hey, remember I told you I didn't know what it was.
Oh, God, you want to talk me about it?
I was like,
Cause you like, man, my shit keep accidentally be good.
Hey, but you ain't the police though, so you ain't in tune with
Right.
recording. You know these online detectives recording everybody's conversations,
But they not gonna like that feature because that feature announces,
let
yeah,
you know that
they try to sneaky record.
Right.
Yeah.
like I said, I wanted to record this conversation so y'all can hear it from somebody incarcerated mouth, rather y'all hearing it from all these blog sites, you know what I'm saying, that's giving it to y'all, you know, spinning their own web and trying to run with a narrative for views or whatnot. So, as I was saying, I get at the homie, I'm like, hey, you heard about the Deuce Flame and 4Xtraz thing? He like, oh yeah, for sure. That's, you know, that's running out throughout the whole county jail. You feel me? Like, the homie Nut that was just over there in that module just came over here to my dorm and he let us know what happened. So the homie asked me, what you hear happened? So I tell him, well, I did a segment to 4Xtraz knocking him out back to back to back and he waking up a crib. And then, you know, the Don Moves started tapping in and saying that wasn't accurate. You know, they talked to their homie said he won. So then I did a segment, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to Deuce Flame, saying, no, that Deuce Flame won, you know what I'm saying, in order knocked him out. So the homie started laughing. So the homie was like, hey, he started calling the Nut dude who was there in the module when it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I tell the homie, like, hey, no, don't even trip. Just, you know, whatever he ran down to you, you know what I'm saying, run it down to me. So the homie like, look, check it out. So that's false. Nobody knocked nobody out. So he said, I guess Tiny Munchie B, who was incarcerated. However, he had got word of Deuce Flame and 4Xtraz getting down. He had got word that Deuce Flame won. And all his proudness, he was happy and parading that around because Tiny Munchie is the guy who actually brought Deuce Flame around to the Inglewood families and got him banging Inglewood families. So you know how that go, man. It's the pride. You know what I'm saying? That's like if, you know, one of your recruits that you brought around that you seen that was promising or that you seen had some toughness and was going to be on his shit. Once you start hearing the accolades and hearing of him doing his thing, it's almost an equivalent to you being a proud father, depending on the age differences. So word got to Munchie, and however Tiny Munchie hopped either on, I don't know if it was Instagram, a Twitter account, or Facebook account. He hopped on one of these social media sites and put out there that his young homie Deuce Flame had knocked 4Xtraz out. Off the bat, once that got back to 4Xtraz and 4Xtraz heard that, you know what 4Xtraz do? The Trump what was being said, 4Xtraz hopped on that phone. Lupe, you already know, record this. Man, I ain't over here losing no phase, nothing. That nigga Lala knocked him out back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all heard, you know, you had different neighborhoods.
Hey, I could be wrong though. Y'all correct me. I don't think he said he knocked him out. He said the homie Deuce like socked him out, right? And they be using this knocked out word too loosely.
You do.
They, like when you knock somebody out, they go to bed, bro.
Right.
And
Now say the mic. All right, there we go. We back. Go ahead.
I know it's the slang to say on the dead homies and shit these days, right? But I'm saying, what's the consequence of people like on the dead homies and they lying though? Like, didn't nobody go to bed or wake up or go to bed or wake up? You know what I'm saying? On the dead homies, no. But, you know what I'm saying? But
so what about the fact that we all know what extras are? So being active is one thing, but when you with the extras, it can mean one thing. Or do you believe, or are you suggesting or insinuating that he may be putting, or definitely putting extras on his story? Because I didn't hear all the activated and all that. I did hear some celebration.
No. When Lupe lights, camera, action, yeah, Vernon Avenue, another W for the photo. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dead homies,
I heard.
knocked him out, walking up, knocked him out. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, so it seemed like that's becoming less than true.
I don't know if there's any what do that mean when people say on the dead homies now, or just it sound cool though, or are you sincere about what you're saying these days though?
I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think it's lost. The actual term has lost some of its meaning.
It lost its value, right?
Yeah.
I don't blow up my dead homies like
Me either. I very seldom even think to swear on my mama.
Cause you hear Slow Can they say dead homies all day. He don't have none. He never probably attended a 60 funeral in his life. But yeah, that's all it is.
All right, we almost finished up the clip, y'all. We're gonna keep it going.
Well, somebody from Broadway all hop on the phone to confirm this. So everybody was really like, man, why would he have the people come to the phone and confirm all this? You know what I'm saying? I don't see him doing all that. It looked like Deuce Flame lying. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. I also had put a picture of Deuce Flame up like in like a pink jumpsuit, and people was like, he looks soft. It don't look like he would have had won the fight with 4Xtraz and stuff like that. So the homie was like, look, this is what happened. Deuce Flame called 4Xtraz out, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to the personal matters I dropped, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to his baby mama and child, you know what I'm saying, and 4Xtraz playing games and trolling. He called 4Xtraz out. They met up, whatever they squabbed at, to do their thing. Said the first round, it went in 4Xtraz's favor. You know what I'm saying? But as I said before, not my words, this is their words. The people who seen it and was watching. 4Xtraz was grabbing, kept grabbing. They said after that, little dude came out of his shirt, Deuce Flame. They squabbled up. They said from there, it was damn near like an even match. They both kept on grabbing each other, was wrestling with each other. Nobody never fell. Nobody never got knocked out. Nobody fell. Nobody never got knocked out. So they were saying Deuce Flame felt like he won because I guess allegedly he could connected more hits.
Pause.
But nope.
Hey, wouldn't that equate to a W?
In a boxing match, yes.
If he landed?
In a boxing match, yes. But, you know, even in a boxing match, you can outscore, and then I know the screen is frozen. Soon we finish this little segment, I'm gonna try one more troubleshoot. And if it don't rectify itself after that, we ain't gonna make this a full segment because I don't want to drown y'all out like this. It's not expected. But anyway, and even in the boxing match, you be getting your whoop for the whole fight, and you land that one punch, and you can win. So yeah, the majority of punches lands typically do indicate a W, but if the other person hits harder, it might not take as many punches to win a fight.
No, well, they say Mayweather, the whole objective is not to get hit, right?
True, that's a boxing match.
So if you said one person landed more punches, but
yeah, he outscored. But just think, you can rush me,
right?
I turn around, bang. If you don't want to fight no more, who won?
I'm going by it, like
I'm saying.
No. If you hit him with a banger and put up like I'm cool.
Or bust his nose, bust something, have him leaking.
That gives some more points. You draw blood. That gives some more points.
But I feel you though about if you two same size and y'all just get off and lock up and there's no other advantage, yeah, typically the person who got off most get the W. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that make plenty shit.
Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac, shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, craig.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my
continue.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A Eastside millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.